Hello everyone, it's Whispers in the Shadows with Tina again. Today we have another heartfelt and deeply emotional story shared by one of our viewers who is going through a very difficult relationship. It shows us how love can sometimes lead us down unexpected path and how the complexities of human connection can leave us feeling vulnerable and lost. As I read this story, let's all listen with an open heart and mind, reflecting on the themes of love, loss, and the quest for healing. Let's dive in. Dear Tina, last June, I met a remarkable woman through a mutual friend right after I had completed an orientation for my new job. She was working in her uncle's shop at the time, and from the moment I laid eyes on her, I was captivated by her beauty. As a single man looking for connection, I felt a spark and hoped we could become friends, allowing things to unfold naturally. To my delight, she showed interest in me, and our friendship quickly blossomed into something more. I found myself completely in love with her, and before long, we became lovers. It felt as though an undeniable force was guiding our relationship, and everything seemed perfect. I committed myself to supporting her in every way I could, eager to nurture her growth into the woman I envisioned as my future wife. For a time, our relationship flourished when she received admission to a nursing training institute. I stood by her side, providing financial support, motivation, and emotional encouragement. I never once doubted that her education would create a rift between us. However, a month ago, everything changed. A significant misunderstanding arose, shattering the harmony we had built. While we had weathered our share of ups and downs before, this particular moment felt different. I began to sense a shift in her attitude and commitment toward our relationship. Despite her assurances that she was okay, her actions told a different story. Concerned, I frequently asked her if something was bothering her, to which she repeatedly insisted I was overthinking things. Yet the noticeable change in her demeanor was hard to ignore. As my worry grew, so did her resentment toward me. Our conversations felt strained. Even simple questions like, "How are you?" were met with anger and insult. I tried to remain patient, but the ongoing lack of communication became unbearable. One evening, when I attempted to discuss her behavior, she dismissed me, claiming she was too tired to talk. She took another call during our conversation, leaving me hanging. This pattern continued, with her ignoring my calls, even blocking me on social media. Our relationship deteriorated into a series of arguments, culminating in a painful breakup. It has now been almost a month since that fateful fight, and I have made every effort to apologize and reconcile. I reached out to her mother and friends, even traveling long distances to express my remorse in person. Despite my attempts, all I received in return were insults and disrespect. She has distanced herself from me, hiding her social media activity and blocking my number at will. While she appears unbothered by our split, I am consumed by heartache. I find myself questioning whether my only misstep was confronting her about the changes in our relationship. Was I supposed to remain silent while my own happiness dwindled? I feel deeply hurt that she has not reciprocated the grace I have shown her during our time together. I supported her through her education and helped her family, but now I wonder if my generosity was taken for granted. When we first met, she didn't even have a bank account, but I helped her establish one and set her up in a successful business. Now that she is financially stable, I fear that my value to her has diminished and she is mocking my vulnerability. While she seems to be enjoying life, I am unable to eat, sleep, or focus on anything else. I've pulled away from my loved ones, feeling alone in my pain. Desperate and heartbroken, I have reached a troubling crossroads. I find myself contemplating revenge as a way to cope with the anguish she has caused me. I do not wish to harm her, but I want her to experience the pain I am experiencing until I can find healing. I never imagined I would consider such dark thoughts, but I'm deeply hurt. What should I do? How can I go through this overwhelming hurt and find a way to heal without resorting to actions that I might regret? I sincerely hope for your understanding and guidance. Thank you. Thank you once again for joining me today. This person is in a lot of pain and is searching for guidance during a very difficult time. Relationships can bring immense joy, but they can also lead to deep heartache when misunderstandings and changes occur. Please let's all share our thoughts, advice, and insights in the comments below. Let's come together as a community to support him. Remember, healing often begins with understanding and compassion, both for ourselves and for others. So until next time, guys, take care of yourselves and each other.